Well, Jaden had to dislike the reverse of last week. And, you know, it was kind of on the offense this week. How did you feel like Jaden seemed like he was pretty much up to the challenge for most of the game?
Yeah, he did a good job. You know, he had that one mistake. Wasn't 100% all him. You know, I got to watch the film a little bit more and see if I saw what I thought that I saw. But, you know, I thought, you know, the kids, they practiced extremely well this week. And just a firm believer that, you know, if you stay humble, you don't listen to outside voices, and you just humble yourself and work hard, that you'll get lifted up in due time. And you know, we needed to score one more point than they did. That's our goal. And, you know, Danny would tell you, you know, the other games that we played, you know, their job, you know, is to hold them down, and they've done an amazing job around here. And you know, just it felt good to contribute a little bit, you know, but not quite enough. You know, I thought we had a great game plan, and we executed it about 95% level. And when we're as young as we are, we don't have room to make mistakes. And so our room for error, you know, like I said before, man, your margin for error is very, very small with young, inexperienced players. And, you know, down the stretch, it showed a little bit.
Looks like the running game picked up in the second half. What kind of adjustments did you make?
Yeah, it did. You know, kind of did some lead, you know, ISO stuff and did that. Still, you know, I'm just a little disappointed we never really popped a run. Like, and just kind of waiting for that, you know, to pop a run and all of that. We just got to continue to work. But, yeah, it did get better. I thought we pass protected pretty good, man, for most part. Did a good job there. But, you know, I thought schematically, you know, and I'll have to look at the film like I always do, and I'll answer all of your questions on Monday, I believe it is. And I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about those type of things. But, yeah, we ran the ball a little bit better still. It's not up to what I want to see.
You took a number of big shots down the field, and you hit on, you know, a few, and then missed on maybe a couple others. What did you think about just the overall, like, execution of that?
Yeah, you know, that's what we wanted to do. It's, you know, starting last week, we just want to push the ball down the field. We feel like we have a lot of speed on the field, as you saw. We had a personnel grouping in there with 5 wide receivers, fast guys, and we just want to stretch the field and just scare people. I think we got the speed, put it out there, and you know, obviously we got to be prepared when people start zero, blitzing, empty, and then we got to have answers for that, which we do and we've worked on. But no, I was very pleased with the youngsters. Jordan Curley kind of had a breakout game. Was very excited for him. I've just been waiting on that because he's such a good player. I think every single one of our receivers caught a pass. I mean, it was crazy. I hadn't seen the stats, but it seemed like I looked up and somebody knew was catching a ball, that's what you want to do. You want to spread the wealth around, so you know, you don't get one guy and getting coverages rolled to him and all of that stuff, and people come up with game plans to take one guy away. And you kind of saw tonight what the future could hold with Jordan Porter, Jordan Curley, Ricky Pearsall out there, Curtis Hodges running around. You know, just it was exciting to watch, a lot of it. We just fell short, and it was very, very, very disappointing, that last drive.
It seemed like the protections were pretty good, especially in the first half. It's just a lot of time for Jaden throwing the ball back there.
Yeah, and we felt like with they changed quite a bit. I don't know why everybody's changing to play us. I don't get it, but but they changed quite a bit from what they've put on the first 3 games on film. And just went to a 4-man front instead of their 50, which I didn't think they would do, and they did, but that didn't really have a big impact on the game. What was the question? I forgot.
Just about your protection.
Oh, yeah, and so, you know, we thought we were going to be able to protect it well against them, especially out of their 50 front, and what they did. They blitzed a lot more than what they've shown, you know, and which a lot of people are going to do that to a young quarterback just to kind of find out how he reacts, and I think people are finding out that he reacts pretty well. And just very proud of him staying in there. He took a couple shots tonight, and him get up and then stay in there and throw pass, which was good to see. Well, really good to see.
I mean, even in a loss, do you think this offense can gain confidence the way they played today compared to the first 3 weeks?
Absolutely, and they're heartbroken in there right now, you know, and it's not a lot of fun in that locker room right now. But yes, and what I want them to understand is that the reason we got better is the way we practiced and the way that we came into the week, and we were humble and we wanted to improve, and the leadership was great, and Eno did a phenomenal job this week in his leadership role. And that's why we got better. And then, we had some undisciplined things, and that's what our team needs to understand is it'll catch up to you. This game, it's a tough game, man. And when you show some undiscipline somewhere, don't think that that's not going to show up. It's going to come back around and get you. And some of it got us tonight in crucial situations.
And Coach, to go back to you're talking about the deep balls, but with Jaden, it seemed like in the first half, pumped up or not for Pac-12 play, he was just kind of overshooting some more receivers. In the second half, had a little more pressure on that. Is that something you talked about at halftime?
Yeah, we got some fast receivers, and so in practice, sometimes you have a tendency to underthrow them in practice. And so what happens is you see that all week. Oh man, I got to lay that ball out there. And I can't believe he overthrew Frank. I just can't. That's hard to overthrow Frank Marvin now. And he did it. I just can't believe it. But he's a youngster. He's going to get better, and he did. He actually got better as the game went on, which was awesome. He made some hellacious throws out there tonight, and one mistake.
Time for two more if anyone has them.
Can you go over just the last offensive possession you had and what
So we knew they would be in a sort of a backed up defense, a cover two. We knew we could get a quick swing out there to Eno and pick up at least, in my mind, I'm thinking you can get 10 yards on that play because we're going to block the corner, block the nickel, and the safety's going to have to come out of the sky and cover two to make the play, and we overshot it, and then we're down to 2nd and 10. Then the next play, we ran a crossing route, which actually came open, and I think that was 2nd down. It was empty, and we ran double slant, and corner squatted, and he just kind of threw it high a little bit, and then next thing you know, man, you look up, it's third and 10, and then we had a crossing route, which came open late, and he saw it just a little bit, and he got hit. And then the last play, if we had this much more time, he's going to hit Brandon Ayuk over the middle of the field, and he's probably going to run for 40 yards. And it just didn't happen.
Last question if anyone has it. All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.